Take your phone off the Wi-Fi right now.
You can shoot too though. Right here. Oh.
Well, I'm just waking up, nigga.
I got top left. I got top left. Fly, you got top right.
Zone all day when you come out of that. Okay.
Alright. Look at this stupid nigga right now. Yeah.
First game of the day.
Oh shit. Just send me an invitation when you need.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star Stadium, a very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D, as their guys will do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
You driving, go already?
Huh? You always catching people.
They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. He'll have it past midfield almost before being taken down. That one good for 33 and a first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Stay on the right, bro. It don't matter.
So the big play gets him across midfield now
whatever
for
side we
first
come
and
down
10.
on. What the fuck?
Yeah, right, bro. Come on.
I'm gonna take that out as soon as the game over with.
Alright, man. That's yeah.
I'm red and white days.
How, bro? Oh man, what the fuck?
White days.
Inside the 25.
Huh?
They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
Yeah, they zoning against us.
Zone back.
Yeah, he is on that top right.
Oh no, I'm talking to the party on.
First down carried by Elliott. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Oh, he's square. Shit.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Zone, 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 zone.
Prescott from the gun. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Looking back to Cooper's numbers from last year after that trade, he ended up playing 9 games with the Cowboys in 2018. 725 yards, 6 scores. Also had the 100-yard game in the playoffs against the Rams. And if you add up the numbers between the two teams last year, he was over 1,000 for the 3rd time in 4 NFL seasons.
I was spamming motherfucker.
From the red zone now, Prescott looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
Let's go, boy. Pick that shit to the career, bro.
First-rounder Trey Waynes. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he's
Let's go.
Score. It's a Viking touchdown.
Run that cover 2 on his
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word.
Good
What would you
shit.
do with
Let's
that?
get it.
We're saying,
10
I
points.
like it.
On the right.
Let's go, D.
We got the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
That's off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And then the kick is away.
Let's go. Get back. I'm on the right. I'm on the right.
So we
Oh, nigga. Oh, nigga.
The
Good hands.
Dallas
That's
offense
all.
here set to begin the
He's on
drive.
that one.
And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat.
Niggas have to gel together.
And let's think about what every
right.
team has in their goals.
Slide on the other
Number
side of the
one goal
moon.
is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your
Okay.
I'll be right
The
back.
biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest
Recover
seed
two
possible
again.
that you
Letting them
can
make
be
that
heading
shit
into the
this year.
playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Yeah, they did. She had that shit to 6, bro. Nah, he said they let them niggas make that shot to see that shit garbage as hell.
A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. Throw right,
Damn.
taken in by Gallup. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Yeah.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
That's a pick, my nigga.
Incomplete.
Fuck out of here.
Play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looks...
What the fuck is this nigga? Come on, fly.
Get something to
Just
drink.
started
I'm
going
up.
back on these niggas, man. We gonna have to take our time on this fucking offensive play.
Pretty
Oh,
good
he
until the
quit.
finish.
God damn. No, man up, man up, man up, man up, man up, man up.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. This is Elliott.
Sorry,
Too many yards. Too many
And
yards.
he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 35. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
He's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
He's 30,000 fucking picks they said, and he like.
No, sir. 4th down.
A brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
What did make him do that? Until that side, man. That shit hurt.
No, stop, let go. Let go. No. You make me never want to have another kid.
Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down.
I'm picked.
Prescott to throw on 4th.
Damn, I knew he was running that shit, bro. I knew he was. I should have just played it.
15 before they drop him. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Wow, what the fuck did they delay that for? God damn.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this from the 9.
Hold this nigga to a field goal, D.
For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his 2nd rushing title.
He gonna pass it.
1,434 yards.
I know he gonna pass it. He's gonna try to spread his out and run that zone.
Rookie, but still, his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now Prescott.
Good D.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Get up, go behind them bigs, bro.
It's a keeper with Prescott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
See, the AI picked up on my man, so I picked up on the fucking AI.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Chill.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
We done seen all his plays. We done seen all his plays.
I was wrong.
They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Think he gonna be the only one that plays smart. I'm gonna play smart too.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Oh shit, my bad, big. Goddamn.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Kicked.
On 2nd down, this is Madison.
I should have went on up in that middle.
Right at the line of
He had that block.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what
I'm passing it, bro. I'm sitting. This game is whack. I seen you. The fucking shit is killing me, bro. The fucking defense.
The first run for the backup of Abdullah. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
We're gonna have to get some of these guys. Good on us and fuck they down.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
Good fucking run, boy.
Across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
Wow.
What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that 2nd level and 3rd, and that's what they were able to exploit.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Ain't no way.
Nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A shotgun handoff. This is a duel. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Cover 2, I don't know if I should run this. Take the ball.
Rodgers looking for his running back, and he's got it. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the 1st. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the pistol, they'll run with a duel. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Smith catches left side. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
He was walking, and he looks like a turtle. The boy was walking
Hey, great. Hey, big man, you jumping off, you still running. I'm gonna get us
on play action. Now Rodgers. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
I'm gonna get us some good
Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Well.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
We hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On second down, Prescott again. Going right side, he has Witten. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Boy, you got to think that having the 37-year-old veteran Jason Witten back at tight end is going to be great for Dak Prescott for plays just like that. And you think to last year when Witten wasn't there, it was kind of a rotating carousel. They had Blake Jarwin, Jeff Swaim, Rico Gathers, Dalton Schultz. But Witten back out there and doing his thing again.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Tighten up, tighten up. Hey, kill. Hey, kill.
Prescott on first down. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Here we go, 47.
To the air again, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. They'll throw again. Prescott. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now Prescott on fourth down. this. This is incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Inside.
Rodgers going to throw. The deep ball for Dotson. This is caught at the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
55, right there in the middle, 55. You got nothing to run. You got nothing. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Bailey got the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Next to score, Vikings 21, Cowboys 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Box it, box it, box it, box it. We don't do that. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got it.
Throwing now is Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team
on the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. To throw again on 2nd down, Prescott. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Danielle Hunter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Tackles.
Here's Prescott. This one caught left side by Cooper. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Prescott now. Cooper's got it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Prescott now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Completes it to Jason Witten. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. From the red zone now, Prescott. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott steps away to his left. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Do you think after that last run they're thinking to themselves, we had to wait all day to play this night game, and we're still not able to run the ball the way we want to?
Yeah, this defense, they've risen to the challenge all evening long. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Check 24, check 24. Good.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Last year, Dak Prescott had 3 fourth-quarter comebacks, and he's in search of another one right now. They'll try again with Elliott. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Marr on for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
I'm here all day. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Run right! Run right! Run right!
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Set. 10 Lobo.
They'll run again. This time it's Abdullah. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. It's complete. Abdullah. And some room to maneuver. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Amir Abdullah. His second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch this.
A second down throw for Prescott. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down, Minnesota.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run the option right here on first down. They run with Abdullah. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. On the run, Abdullah. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
48 for Mike. In your face.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. Check Mike, 27. Check Mike, 27. Let's go. It's serious right here. We got to step it up.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. First down, Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Prescott's pass
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make this a second down. Now Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Check. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. He can't hang. Here we go, 46.
And again, it's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Here we go. Tight left. You got 3 down. Here we go. Go to 54.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
Mike 27. Pick me up. Here we go. Kill. Check Mike 26.
Now Prescott. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And this one boiled down in the end, Charles, to simply too much Aaron Rodgers.
We've seen this many times before, haven't we? And I'm sure we'll see it again in the future. Extreme confidence in his abilities, extreme confidence in his teammates, never thinks a game is out of reach because his right arm can equalize anything a defense can put out there.
So for Minnesota, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year, and they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.